Hi, I will be changing rear brake discs all by myself. Okay, fine, whatever, ourselves. The environment might not look that professional, but we will do our best to make the result of the change reliable. And since the incident when my front tire on the BMW s1000rr GS has been flipped while changing at professional motorcycle workshop, I became convinced that whatever can be done by ourselves on our bike shall be done by ourselves. At least this will not be worse than what we can do. The new brake discs are Moto-Master Flame. I do easily consider this to be the best on the market. This flame-shaped pattern, it's not just looking cool, it actually does something, and that was the reason that we chose it. Most standard disc brakes are round and flat, so the heat builds up quickly and can cause what's called brake fading. So basically, your brakes lose the bite and feel weaker. And the flame design helps push the heat out faster and let the air flow through better, so the discs stay cooler even during aggressive riding or racing or in extremely warm conditions. Also, that shape helps with cleaning the brake pad. So every time the rotor spins through the caliper, the flame edges kind of scrape off the dirt and the dust and the water from the surface of the pad. That means you get more consistent grip and bite, especially in the muddy or rainy conditions. And this is something you'll definitely appreciate in the off-road riding. In my case, I do ride both types of the bikes, so sport and off-road, and I do ride more aggressively sport bikes, so it definitely makes more sense for me to switch to better brake discs on the sport first. While the change of the front brake disc was an actual real need, since it's been in use in, let's say, 90% of the cases when I ride sport bikes, then replacing the rear brake discs is rather nice to have thing. So on those rare occasions when I get trapped on the muddy or slippery or dusty roads on a sport bike, I'm convinced that using rear to slow down or stop the bike is just, feeling more safe for me. So the braking power which is being delivered is more smooth and more accurate. And that's exactly what you need on such tricky surfaces. And also, the Flame series from Moto-Master, in my opinion, is just best looking disc on the market. So also for the aesthetical purposes, it just looks better to have both disc brakes in a flame-like design. And I must say, of course, it still does feel different to use them. The front disc, which we already had on the s1000rr, offers a performance gain of 35% over stock disc. It's kind of a big difference. And this was reported in real-world riding conditions, allowing more aggressive entry into braking zones and improved modulation under hard braking. That's an actual quote. In addition, the flame discs are about 20% lighter than typical OEM discs, so it's reducing mass and improving brake feel and response. I cannot say I felt anything about it, but it's nice to know that it's still lighter.